Ayan, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Life Coaching Access, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. So, Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional certified life coaches certified with the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Ayan, so Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. So if you want to know more about life coaching, about our international coaching classes and services, or like about life coaching as it is, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for assistance. And yon, I'm Coach Orvyl for Shiny Original Self S.O.S. Unlock Journey from Shyness to Shyness. Your access with me is every Saturday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And my segment yung title natin or yung pag-uusapan natin this afternoon, we're going to talk about how to combat resistance in doing what you want. Kasi most of the time, meron talaga tayong gustong gawin, but then you feel yung emotion of nagdadalawang isip, or talagang you feel na meron talagang a force really pulling you back to your comfort zone instead of doing something that you want, di ba? So please tag your friends in the comment below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this Facebook Live to your timeline and Facebook groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. Ayan. So, may monitor dyan sa kabila. So, pack my bag moment, hashtag pack my bag moment, hashtag life coaching access. So, kapag may na-realize kayo, may bigla kayo naalala or like a eureka moment while we are in the session, while you're really listening to me, while you're looking dun sa press mat, I'm really inviting you to share it to your timeline, to your Facebook timeline, and along with this official hashtag, hashtag pack my bag moment, and hashtag life coaching access. What I always say is, the internet, the digital space really needs each of story, each of us story, yung collection of stories natin, di ba? Because we've been in this new normal to the better normal yung nangyari yung pandemic and all the shiftings na nangyari, and the lesson, the wisdom, and your experience in connection kung ano man yung ma-realize mo this afternoon is unique. And I really believe one of our online friends, or I really believe one of the person na nag-scroll lang sa Facebook, right now, really needs that idea, that wisdom na na-realize mo. And yun, bless that someone start to be a blessing. So I'm really inviting you to share your thoughts, your learnings, your realization dito ngayong hapon na to with this official hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag life coaching access. And also for us, para makita rin namin yung post ninyo and we can really thank you and really support you with the post, okay? Again, I am Coach Orvyl, a professional certified life coach, focuses on building confidence. What is building confidence to me? Maybe a lot of you have read many books about building confidence. I watch other person also talk about confidence. And to me, I'm focusing on building confidence in the context of caring less of what others might say or think. Kasi most of the time, one of the obvious, if you agree with me, one of the obvious talaga na reason why we are not really doing what we wanted to do, yung patagal talaga natin gustong gawin, or lagi nating iniisip na wala tayong confident to do it or to really to show up. It's because we are so fearful of what others might say or think. What we are so fearful kung ano yung pwedeng sabihin ng mahal natin sa buhay, the people that matters to us, like our parents, like our friends, and our kung nasaan man tayo currently in our space. If you're in that season and you really wanted, to give a chance for yourself to fight what is it that you wanted to do, that you really want to experience, kung ano ba talaga yung gusto mong ma-experience for the longest time. However, yun nga, you are being blocked with this, you are being blocked dun sa fear of being rejected. Let's have a conversation and allow me to help you. I'm a certified life coach with the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs based in Dallas, Texas, USA. And currently, I'm a software engineer. So to all IT there, to all programmers, web developers, software engineers out there, shout out sa inyo. And for me, software engineering, creating code, problem solving, creating algorithms. Really, one of the things that I'm really enjoying. It's really my passion, and um, it really gives me ano like this is the one of the reason why I started dreaming big, because like I dream of creating a massive impact like Facebook, creating a Facebook, creating my own Google, I creating my own YouTube, creating something like that. And being a software engineer is really like giving me a glimpse of how to do it. It's just that what I'm missing, I realize, is it about creating an impact, or I do because ito yung, this is what others expect me, to do, or what other software engineers expect to their co-software engineers. And what makes me like no content sharing right now, being a software engineer is beautiful, but what can make it more beautiful and what can make it more meaningful pala is really to be able to speak yourself, to express yourself about your ideas. Being a software engineer, we are equipped to innovate. But what is it that you want to innovate? What is it? What's the problem that you wanted to do? And you being able to do that can really make the journey towards your dream more sweeter. And that's what life coaching gave to me. Until then, nakaya ko na i-express kung ano yung gusto kong gawin, kung bakit ko siya gustong gawin, what is the problem that I wanted to solve, why am I want, why do I want to solve it. The journey as I move forward is becoming, being meaningful. We are more than the software engineering, but we are more on problem solving. So if you're a software engineer, you're a programmer there, not really connecting with what I've said, let's have a conversation. I have a very exciting, a very exciting topic that we can talk about. Okay? So, basa-bas. So, yun. Hello, Master E. So, dito na yung mga nanonood. So, magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. Master Coach Hasbi, magandang hapon. Hello, Ma. So, sa Bilan Fiesta Maneng, that's my mother. Hello, Ma. So, hello, Leonard. Hello, Ate Coach Daisy. And hello, Coach Nilo. Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat. How to combat the resistance in doing what you want. This is episode 22. So meaning, naka 22 weeks na tayo in our segment, Shiny Original Self, Unlock Journey from Shyness to Shyness. And if you're one person na talagang kasama, na like you've been really watching from episode 1 up to now, or kahit yung paputol-putol, pero yun nga, napanood mo talaga yung mga first part up to now. On two things talaga, thank you for the support, and really congratulations of investing time, in time for yourself. This is really an investment. Investment is not only about money, but then investment is really giving yourself a chance to grow, giving yourself a chance to express in a community, a safe community, in order for you to start building, the self-esteem. Do you start to feel na what you say and what you are dreaming right now, may value at may halaga at meron talaga na ngailangan. And yun, it's really time for us to go, like really try to find the value of you going out from being shy, from being, timid, from being uncomfortable of not really expressing yourself, being uncomfortable of, being with others. Like you feel the fear, meron yung fear of baka mali yung sasabihin ko, baka mali yung gagawin ko, or baka hindi accepted kung ano man yung pinapakita ko. Start to picture the value that you have. Your idea, your story, your kwento, your emotion is unique. That's a jigsaw puzzle na kailangan talaga nating palabasin, because who knows, that's the missing piece. That's the missing jigsaw puzzle para ma-solve natin yung big jigsaw puzzle of life, right? Yeah. So, yun, yung topic natin for this afternoon, how to combat the resistance in doing what you want, episode 22. And let me give you this picture. Kung isa ka sa ano, like, if you think you're one of the person who enjoys doing this, like sitting in a sofa or sitting in your favorite spot in your house and really doing physically nothing. Like wala ka talagang ginagawa and just really staring and wala ka talagang ginagawa physically. Like if you really love doing it, you just say yes. Gusto ko siya, gusto kong ginagawa yung bagay na yan. Just comment it below. Ayan, hello po Coach Trisha, hello po Coach Rizel, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Most of us tend to use our time doing this. No? Guilty? No? Patrin ako, like guilty. I really love talaga na-booking ko yung sarili ko, no? Like, yeah, there's still those moments I really love doing this. Like, really sitting in my veranda dito sa unit ko, and just really staring for the next 1 to 2 hours in my life. And really thinking, contemplating, what am I? Like, like yung mga philosophical na question na what am I doing, where I am right now, especially, if you encounter powerful question, for example, you have a coach and meron talagang tanong na binigay sa'yo, or you received something at the very moment, a powerful question, and really, you find the joy of finding the answer there within you. Most of the time, it points out, again, most of the time, it points out what is it that you want? Or yung purpose ba na sinasabi ko is yun ba yung the thing that I really want? So it points out to that, it points out to the future kung ano ba yung gusto nating mangyari from now to the future. Or like, what is really stopping us to move from now to the future? Saan ba tayo nakatali in the past? Those things, yung mga ganong tanungan, talaga naglalaro siya sa isip natin at this very moment, yung mga ganitong moment natin. And one thing, let me give this one truth. Most of the time, those thoughts, we find we really love answering yung mga tanong na yon. Those tanong, those question, your thoughts, those thinking, you know what? It's really delaying us. One of the things that is really delaying us to do what we really wanted to do what we must be doing at this very moment. Our brain is designed to protect us. Yung brain natin talaga, like, from the very beginning, day zero of our life, andyan talaga for us to be protected. And for us to, like, sometimes talagang we really there to overthink kung paano ba natin gagawin yung, like, paano ba natin gagawin yung next step, kung ano man yung gusto natin, or like even doubting ourselves, ito ba talaga yung gusto ko? Most of the time, you're going to be brutally honest to yourself. These are, some of the way our brain is really doing his or doing its job to protect. Because uncertainty, which is yung bagay na hindi natin alam na mangyayari, is somewhat risky. Diba? Hindi kasi natin alam yung mangyayari. Like, when we start doing what we want, meron ba tayong 100% kasiguraduhan, 100% kasiguraduhan na mangyayari siya or magiging successful? And it's not 100%. Most of the time, tinatag natin siya na it will never be successful. It's either 1 or 0. It's either 1, magiging successful. Kung hindi siya 1, so it's 0. Hindi siya magiging successful. And we keep thinking and overthinking kung makakaya ba natin yung bagay na yan. So bakit ko ba nasabi like, so why am I really taking off into that picture of really overthinking, yung tumatambay tayo for more than an hour and really enjoying just thinking? Because this situation, that picture is one of the thing we are calling resistance. Start to create that avoidance, the creative avoidance that we really, na lagi nating na-encounter. Like, instead we doing our thing, instead of we implementing kung ano dapat natin implement, we tend to overthink. We tend to creatively avoid starting to create an excuse. Nag-iisip pa ako, so inihintay ko pa yung, nahanap ko pa yung tamang sagot, or like, hanapin ko pa yung, tamang panahon, or like, titignan ko kung ano yung mga galawan ng mga dahon. So like, dami mga ganong usapan. But then, that's one thing that I really want to point out, is that most of the time, this is a form of resistance. And that's, we really need to, and kailangan natin i-accept that this resistance, most of the time, is produced by our brain protecting us to something uncertain. And this something uncertain is yung mga dream na gusto natin makuha. Okay? So this afternoon, how can we overcome this type of resistance? Like how can we flip the table from really stuck of thinking or like stuck of the emotion na hindi naman, parang hindi ako mananalo o parang hindi ko magagawa yung dapat kong gawin. How can we overcome that? Because truth of the matter, lahat pa lang, the picture na nakwento ko, lahat pa lang yun ay nangyari sa brain natin. Like, lahat pa lang yun. Like, physically, ang nangyari, you're just there sitting. But then, in our mind, marami nang nangyari and we start to feel tired. We start to feel, yun nga, parang ang dami na nating ginawa, dami na nating simulation na ginawa sa utak natin. But then, truth of the matter, wala pa talaga nangyayari. So how can we overcome this type of resistance that I'm really telling? I'm really, kinekwento ko ngayong hapon na to. Ayan, so hello po Coach Maureen, nandito na pala sila, and Coach Lynn, magandang hapon po sa ilang lahat. So these are my fellow MBA, so Master Builder Apprentice, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. So let's start overcoming the resistance. I'm going to share to you 3 things. So the first one, kung nandun ka na sa moment, like, ito yung tatawag natin, sige na nga, upuan ko na nga, kung ano ba, like, gusto natin umupo, really to reflect, and how can we really, syempre kailangan talaga nating upuan, mag-iisip kung ano yung mga pwede natin gawin moving forward. But the question is, what can we think? Kasi minsan kasi sabog like, pag upo, ang dami nating isipin. So I'm going to share to you 3 things that you can start with, or saan kayo pwede mag-branch out for you to start processing, and in order for you to respond very well and really combat yung resistance na yun na meron sa utak natin. So first, visualize what you want to achieve for your life. Ano ba yung picture? We call it the vision. We like yung mga certified life coaches here, like we always talk about the vision. Like, given the chance, 2 to 3 years from now, lahat nasa'yo na ang lahat, no? Like pati yung pera, relationship, all the resources that you want. Ano ba yung gusto natin makuha? Like, visualize it, picture it out. Do we want to be promoted? Do we want to have a family? Or do we want to start building the impact that we've been dreaming of for the longest time? Like, yung mga moment talaga na imagine mo, you talking in front of other people, you sharing your story, your wisdom, and you start to feel na you're starting to help someone through those things. Ano yung picture nun? Let's focus into that beautiful thing, yung picture na magandang bagay na yun. Instead of you picturing ano ba yung ayaw ko at ano ba yung kinakatakot ko. It is really giving yourself, helping your mind to think positively, optimistic, instead of being pessimistic, instead of, kasi doon meron yung time talaga na iniisip natin, instead of ano ba yung gusto mong puntahan, iniisip natin kung ano ba yung ayaw ko, ano ba yung parang, like we will focus on what we don't want, and ano ba yung kinakatakot natin. I'm not saying that this is, like wrong. Most of the time, we really need to reflect what is it that we don't want and what is it that we're fearful for. But try to ask yourself, ano yung lagi natin tinitignan? Is it really the bad side perspective or the good side or the inspiring side perspective? Instead of visualizing what will make you feel fulfilled, you are start to feel and start to get the emotion of negativity, kasi iniisip natin, ito yung ayaw kong makuha, ito yung kinakatakot ko, ito yung talagang iniawasan ko sa buong buhay ko. It's a matter of choice. which is something na makakatulong sa'yo at this very moment. So visualize, what is it that you want to achieve in life? Get inspired into it instead of you trying to scare yourself kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari sa'yo na masama pag di nangyari yan. If you're connecting or like you have want to share something, been inviting you to comment, like really comment below, bless yung mga kasama nating nanonood, and of course, bless yung mga future watchers, yung manonood ng mga hashtag replay natin, start blessing them, share your thoughts at the comment below. Thank you. So that's the first, visualize what you want to achieve your life. And of course, it always talks about your why you do what you do. What's your altruistic why? What's your selfish why? Even in this very moment, at this very question pala, like ano ba yung why? Ano ba yung reason ko bakit ko ginagawa yung bagay-bagay? There are times that without it, like we even doubt yung sagot natin. What is our why? No. And this is the start of mag-start ulit dito yung snowball na tinatawag na start doubting ourselves, we start doubting our why, we start doubting kung ano yung mga pinaggagawa natin sa buhay for the past months or years. Trust yourself, trust your why, trust what you receive, because that's the only way for you to know if it's right or wrong. Go back to your why. Meron kang nasagot sa tanong na kung bakit mo siya ginagawa, and believe it, because that's the rawness na na-receive mo from your heart. Go back to your why. Okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, enthusiasm is the key. Start filling your cup with what excites you. It's time to evaluate, ano ba yung meron sa'yo sa buhay mo na nagdadagdag ng positivity, nagdadagdag ng reason for you to wake up tomorrow. What are those things na meron ka right now? Because we can operate joyfully in our life. We can operate confidently, courageously in our life once we start to feel we are overflowing. And along the way, in the moment of making ourselves filled with excitement, filled with positivity, filled with gratefulness, you start to understand that life is beautiful, that life is unique in each one of us, but then our life is connected to one another until such time we start to build that beautiful painting, beautiful jigsaw puzzle na yan. Until then, we start to identify what filling our cup positively. Enthusiasm is not like one time, big time, na bukas you start thinking positively. It takes acceptance, takes forgiveness, and it takes humility. It takes gratefulness to get a sustaining and stable enthusiasm in our life. And one thing that is very critical, very not as critical, no, critical thing that can really help you to be positive, to feel the enthusiasm nga sa buhay natin. It's really being in a healthy community where your mental health matters. Be in a community wherein your expression is respected, wherein you feel that your story matters, that your story is valuable, that your peace of mind is expensive. Be in that healthy community. So with that, I'm really inviting you to coach a coaching community. This is one of the community that I've been in. So actually, ito yung if going to reflect, ito pala parang isa sa pinakauna kong Facebook community na sinalihan. So before, like like wala, thinking mga Facebook page lang, but then there's a power in a community, a Facebook group. Really inviting you to join us in coaching community and meet other people with the same vision of having a healthy mindset, like really building that peace of mind and really expressing purely about love and understanding and ano ba ba, and gratefulness, things that really matters na minsan hindi talaga natin napapansin na mahalaga pala. If you're really thinking, ano ba talaga, like, ano ba mahalaga sa buhay? Ano ba yung, like, if you're thinking, bakit may ibang tao na, if you're talking about status, like, bakit talaga meron yung ibang tao na, ito lang yung meron, but then, I feel so envy. Bakit ang saya-saya nila? Join us in coaching community and really understand what is it, what does it mean to live, to live beautifully, to live confidently, to live in your own terms. And I'm really also inviting you to my Facebook group, from Shyness to Shyness coaching community. This is one of the Facebook group that I created, which is here highly inspired with the group of coaching community. So I got certified as a life coach 2 years ago, and the very first topic that na talagang shinare ko, like I got opportunity to give my very first talk as a certified life coach, and the title is From Shyness to Shyness, because most of the time, like we come, nanggaling tayo sa nahihiya tayo pakita kung ano talaga yung kaya natin gawin. And it is not only because talagang nahihiya tayo. Most of the time, if we're going, to ask someone, a professional service provider, a certified life coach that would really help you process why you are shy right now, it can really help you to see what's causing you to be shy. And in my case, I was shy because, hindi lang dahil pinanganak ako mahiyain, but then it is a cumulative event and responses. The guilt, like the guilt for myself kapag dahil dun sa mga nagawa ko with, past years. Yun talaga yung like dun pala nagagaling yung mga bagay-bagay na yun. So there's a lot of things if you really wanted to journey from shyness to shyness, which is shyness really showing who you really are, just being free and, yung parang lang malaya ka talagang ipakita kung sino ka talaga and being confident with it and you're not being sore with it. That's from shyness to shyness, from helping yourself to be free from guilt, from doubts, into really showing who you are. That's simple as that. So I'm really inviting you to my Facebook group, From Shyness to Shyness, and let's have a very engaging moment sa loob. Okay? And dito na rin si Coach Nords. Magandang hapon, Coach Nords. So, and last but not the least, like from really visualizing what we want, from understanding the power of enthusiasm, the power of being in a healthy community, it always ends up in taking action. What does taking action really mean? Taking action is really, you see yourself moving physically in creating value. Like really overcoming, helping yourself, to really finish, to really help, to really tell to your brain, okay, brain, I think I'm overthinking. I think talaga tas overthinking. And that I really believe I'm overthinking. Let me implement what I know, what I can implement right now. Let me create what I believe I can create right now. And let's start moving forward. Baby steps. Taking action is really answering the question, what are the obstacles that can stop you from getting to where you want to be? Like, ano ba talaga yung like obstacle? Ano ba yung nakikita kong problema talaga na talagang nagpapapigil sa akin makuha yung gusto ko talagang makuha right now? And you really give yourself a chance to answer this. And really inviting you kapag gusto mo sagutin tong tanong na to, palabasin natin siya sa utak natin. Start expressing it, sharing it to someone, or start writing it. Lilista natin ano ba yung mga obstacles talaga na nakikita natin. Yung sa tingin natin, walang tama at mali kasi ikaw lang naman talaga to. Like, ikaw lang talaga yung sasagot nito and no one else. No one will really validate this aside from you because ikaw lang nakakaalam 100% kung tama or mali yung sinusulat mo. So after really identifying this obstacle, then end it with the question, what are you willing to do to overcome any obstacle that comes in your way to make your dreams happen? What is it that you want to let go? Willing to do most of the time is really willing to let go. I always know, like I always love the quote of Rich Litvin na what brought you to your current level of success, kung nasan ka man ngayon, what brought you into your current level of success, most of the time, won't bring you to your next level of success. And that's the reason why it's, like one of the hardest thing to do is letting go of what's working para makuha natin yung next for us to level up. One, one step forward to our design, to our greatness. Identify it. What is it that you're willing to do to overcome any obstacle? Because truth of the matter, answering these two would help you to see that, inspiration is what is needed to overcome the resistance. Resistance, most of the time, talaga, is really, one of the time, like, it's really knowing, if you know ano yung mga specific na step na dapat mong gawin, resistance diminish because you start to feel the inspiration within at alam mo yung gagawin. Start acting now. Start acting now. It's really help yourself to move physically. Go in front of your laptop, create the content that you want, start posting what you want, express yourself, start talking to someone. Take action. More than thinking. If you're connecting, you just comment below. Yan. Sabi nga ni Coach Lin, what are you willing to let go? Yeah, for me, yung comfort. Yeah. It's really the comfort zone. But the question is talaga, di ba, like, are we really comfortable in our comfort zone right now? Like, doing what we want, trying to achieve the goal, the vision that we want. Minsan nakakatakot talaga, like, nakakatakot or we feel painful. It's painful because lalabas nga tayo sa comfort zone and going out to the comfort zone is painful. But then you really need to see also the other side of it. Staying in your comfort zone while you know that you can do something is also painful. Staying in your comfort zone and not really knowing if you can do or if you can't do yung gusto mong gawin is painful. So which pain do you want? The pain that would really give you pain until the end, really not knowing what could have happened, or the pain that could really give you the feeling of victory, the triumph feeling, giving yourself the chance to win or giving yourself a chance to improve, to learn more. Start taking action. I'm going to pull back again one of our greatest, one of the common obvious problem, which is we are so fearful of what others might say. The whole segment of from shyness to shyness is really revolving of really helping yourself to build the confidence of really caring less of what others might say or think because ito yung una talaga na talagang obvious. Like we worry too much of what others might say or how others might respond, especially we overthink kung paano magre-respond yung mga yung mga taong we consider that really matters to us. Like how can we really overcome itong bagay na to? It's a relationship. Like, is there a way for us to overcome? Like, is there a way for us to do what we really wanted to do, and we still have the good relationship that we live as we move forward? And with that, I really want you, like, really inviting you to connect with Coach Rizal, or like you really message me and get a copy of your Coach A Careless Coaching bundle. So this bundle is something that one of my, one of the favorite coaching bundle that I got, Master Coach A, and really helped me big time. And I say big time talaga. Like, until really right now, I can really express more myself. And the point here is, how can we really stop worrying what others might say or think? Because most of the time, we overthink nga talaga. We think na lahat ng tao lagi tinitignan yung mga galaw natin. We start to interpret how others reply to our messages, or like how we respond to our action. And those anxiousness is really not only, hindi lang sa hindi tayo tinutulungan, but those anxiousness is really causing us big time in terms of confidence, in terms of mental health. So connect with Coach Giselle or message me, get a copy, get a copy of this coaching bundle, and you have one coaching conversation with me in connection with this one. Focus tayo sa Careless Coaching Bundle. Let's have a powerful conversation. Let's start journeying right now to live confidently in your own terms. Coach A Careless Coaching Bundle, okay? So, so let me end by saying, by really telling, resistance, in short, has no strength at all. Like, resistance has no strength of its own, but fueled by fear. Resistance has no strength of its own, but fueled by fear. So start to face and validate the truthfulness of the fear to respond well after. This is more effective if you have someone journeying with you professionally. So I'm Coach Orvyl. I'm a certified life coach, and I really focus on really building confidence and really knowing and really helping someone to pinpoint where is it coming from? Bakit ba ako naiya? Bakit hindi ko makuha yung confidence na pinipicture ko? It always, the best way to really address it is to really to understand what are your fears and what's causing the fear. If you're connecting, if you feel excited, just message me, and let's have a powerful conversation. So that's my profile. So that's my Facebook, Orvyl FT. Yan yung personal Facebook page ko, Facebook profile ko. And that's my Facebook page, Coach Orvyl. Email ko, orvyl@gmail.com, and my number, 0928-854-0126. And let's have a powerful conversation. Let's start your journey from shyness to shyness. So, as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub, Decaf Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City, just across Bayanihan Center. So our coaching hub is open physically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and virtually operations is 24/7. And we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day and any day of the week. So please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. Maraming salamat ulit for staying with me, like really investing your time this afternoon. So thank you. So see you next week, same day, same time. Love, bomb, boom. Bye-bye.